What's up, y'all? This is a life update. I know it's been a while since I've honestly made a video like this, and my social media presence has been very absent this last year just because D2 was a beast. And honestly, I've been living life off the camera, and I will say, as a dental student who is a creator, it's such a good feeling to take a break. But then when you get out of that rhythm of posting consistently, it kind of sucks. After the fall semester, I was kind of burnt out to the point where I was like, I need to remove something and I need to cut something out. And obviously, it wasn't going to be school because I'm paying so much money to be here. And it wasn't going to be sleep because I need my sleep to function. A lot of my friends know when I don't get enough sleep, I'm kind of grumpy in the mornings. And so it wasn't going to be sleep and it wasn't going to be working out because that's my fun time. And honestly, it had to be cutting back on being a creator and posting on social media and editing and making content like I wanted to. But, looking back at it, it was worth the sacrifice, but it kind of sucked on the other hand because it came at a point where I had momentum. I was starting to get brand deals. I was starting to grow, and then everything started to plateau. And now I'm in my third year. I'm starting to see patients, and today was actually my first day of clinic. I was on a rotation, and I saw three patients today, and it was great. One of the patient experiences I had was with oral pathology, and my oral pathology professor was actually there, and he was grilling me on a few things. And earlier in the day, I felt a little bit nervous just coming in, but that interaction made me realize that I knew a lot more than I thought I knew. And I think with the way dental school is set up, your first 2 years, you're really just in the books, studying all the time, and you feel like you know nothing. And then you go to clinic, and then you're trying to put all the information that you've learned in those 2 years into action, into real life, and treating patients. And year two was just a lot of learning different procedures, getting good at your hand skills, learning how to treatment plan, how to treat patients, and now it's actually doing those things on real humans. And I think this like switch off, this transition into seeing patients, I think for me is probably going to be my favorite part of dental school because I love interacting with people. I'm a true extrovert. Innately, I just crave human interactions. Dental school has made me more introverted these last 2 years than I wanted to be. It got to a point where I was just like, man, I can't wait to be done so I can start interacting with people. And now I'm interacting with people and I'm starting to love it. And that's just like who I am. And I think the type of content that I'm going to make these next 2 years is going to be a lot different from the type of content that I actually want to make and the type of content that I've been making in the past. Just because I'm not going to have time to edit as much as I want to, but I can come on here and talk about my day and talk about interactions that I've had. Obviously, not disclosing patient information because of HIPAA, but I can say enough to, describe how my day went and honestly maybe help other people through the stories that I tell. And, that's my goal with content moving forward. And yeah, just life update. Stay tuned, and I'll see you guys next time.